Okay, Shivaratri, you guys are asking me about what to do during the Shivaratri. I just take for granted you already know. It's the worship to Lord Shiva. With Shiva, your own essential nature, how to recognize the Shiva nature, the Shivaratri. We can talk non-stop on all the mystical things. I'll just tell you because your question was how to worship Shiva. And in this Shivaratri time, for myself, the primary thing is I chant the Rudram and I chant the Pancha Brahma mantra and I chant the Vyoma Vyapin. These three mantras are extremely important to me. I chant the Rudram as much as possible, let us say 11 times, and the 5 Brahma mantras as much is appropriate. And then Vyoma Vyapin, depending if you are doing pilgrimage, if you are doing Jagram, then I would say go for 108 times Vyoma Vyapin mantra. So this is a mantra japa type celebration of Shivaratri, I just told you. Some people might like to just chant the name of Lord Shiva, just say Om Namah Shivaya, or chant the 108 names, or chant 1000 names of Lord Shiva. People are looking for specific rules, you must do this, and I'm telling, cut it out. There are no rules, no rigidity. Do what you like in devotion. Do what you can with love. The minute it feels like a burden, don't do it. It's dumb. Because how can you worship your own self in its true form when you are not even true to yourself in this limited, finite manifestation? You must allow yourself to the opening towards this infinity, to express the totality within your heart. What is the significance of Shivaratri? We epitomize one particular day of a year, and to make that day as the celebration towards the recognition of Shiva nature. But every day is Shivaratri. Every day is the day to worship Lord Shiva. There never is a good day or a bad day. There never is a better day to worship Lord Shiva. Then you will ask why then Shivaratri itself. There are some planetary positions and ecological positions. You can say, like now I'm in heaven. This snow is making me feel that I'm in Mount Kailas. Do you know where Lord Shiva lives? He's as white as snow. My Lord Shiva is as white as snow, and he lives at the peak of snow. He lives at the snow peak of Mount Kailasa. And this is making me feel the presence of Lord Shiva even more vivid. By making some special days celebrating the presence of Shiva in our finite life, we act towards actualization of Lord Shiva's grace. How to worship Lord Shiva? You know, there was a saying, who would collect water on his mouth and spit on Lord Shiva. He was not being disrespectful. He didn't have anything to carry water on. With his true devotion, what he did was a worship. You know, Bhama made all the impurities, pollutions in the shrine of the mother. But for the mother, that was pure because his heart was pure. Do not over-intellectualize Shivaratri. I have been giving all the discourses on philosophies. But you have to cultivate love on your own. I find it dumb to teach you love. I'm today still trying. But who can teach anyone to love? We are born with the capacity to love. A baby doesn't go to some school to get a training on loving. His mom loves him and he loves his mother. The same way you relate to Lord Shiva. What if you cannot relate to Lord Shiva as a father figure, as a mother figure, even as a friend or a partner? There must be some relations to be made. How do you relate to Shiva is up to you, but you should find that relation on your own. The best way to relate to Lord Shiva is of no relation. How do I relate to myself? I don't need any external relation to relate to myself. Feel within yourself the presence of Lord Shiva. In the finite, you are this body, you are this mind, you are this ego, you are this thinking person evaluating the words coming to your ears and thinking, shall I absorb this or throw it out? Is this good to digest or not? Let this ego go and allow this infinity to unfold in your heart. That is the presence of Lord Shiva. The worship of Lord Shiva is the realization of you opening towards the totality. And what form of puja you do, what objects you use to worship Lord Shiva is then entirely up to you. What Lord Shiva likes is what you like. You like to touch soft objects, you like to see beautiful things, you like to listen to some amazing music, you like to dance. So does Lord Shiva. Worship Lord Shiva the way that it gives joy to you. It allows you to embrace your true nature. Do not worship Lord Shiva as a means of deception. Be in yourself. Embrace your true nature. Recognize your true nature. And that will actually open the path and give you the total realization of Lord Shiva within yourself. Yes, let us celebrate Lord Shiva. Let us celebrate the Shivaratri. Thank you so much.